She's at a place in her life where peace is a priority and negativity cannot exist. She's no longer matching energy. She's simply removing herself from any situation that doesn't vibrate her soul. So if you start moving funny, she's moving on.
What's up, my Fina loves? This is Fina D coming to you all from Fina Team News.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment.
Most of you are aware that for a few days now, Robyn from the Real Housewives of Potomac been in a hot seat because of this whole situation with her husband, and allegedly he had a mistress, and then Robyn saying it's a lie, but the lady came in town and she lost her wallet, and her husband went to the hotel to put his card down to pay for her room, but then he left, nothing happened, and people are saying, okay, Robyn sure was stupid, accusing him of cheating on her. It's been a hot mess. But the bigger mess is the fact that majority of their season were people reaching and creating lies for a storyline when Robyn actually had a real story to tell. There's been this huge debate going on social media because after all of this happened, Robyn went on Watch What Happens Live, and he was able to answer the hard questions and all of that. And allegedly, there will be a sit-down post-reunion interview with Robyn, Andy asking her more questions about why she kept the information off the show and why she decided to basically spill the tea on a platform where people had to pay to get that information, okay? Why not say it on the show that is paying you? Anyways, so that's been a hot topic. But the next thing you know, Kenya Moore got dragged into it because people kept tweeting that when Kenya got married, before I read these she got fired tweets, and Bravo need to keep the same energy with Robyn. Thank you all for stepping for Kenya. However, let's clarify the getting fired part, and then I'm going to read these tweets. Nope. Was never offered a friend role, just friend money to do the same job and show family and baby story. No movement and negotiations, but not to worry, a girl has options just in case. This was a tweet from Kenya Moore, July 24th, 2018. This was in response to someone asking her if she was coming back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Before we get into the topic at hand, I just had to clarify that that's not being fired. She wasn't offered a friend role. She kept her peach. She still had her peach. They were offering her friend money because they were upset that she got married without Bravo cameras. And I get it. Do your thing. She signed up to be on a reality TV show. She did not show her reality, and so now you want to penalize her. Now, Kenya could have simply taken the friend money with her peach, and like most of these housewives, pretended like everything was all good and she was back and she still had her peach. But then she said, not only are you offering me friend money to hold this peach, I'm pregnant. I have a high-risk pregnancy. And I already know how stressful it's going to be. I'm not about to risk losing my child for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And so Kenya made a choice to not come back. Firing somebody is firing someone. We don't want you here. Bye-bye. So Kenya still had her peach and still had her job, just for less money. And then when Kenya left, and they realized that every Sunday she was trending, and every single blog page in the Real Housewives of Atlanta blog pages, all of the comments will be filled with, say what you want about Kenya Moore, but she's needed. Bravo went running back to her, crawling back to her, asking her to come back, and she came back. And of course, the people on the show, knowing that she's great TV, wanted her to come back. The Candy, the Cynthia Bailey, and all of that. We want Kenya back. And so Kenya came back and she was given her salary again. So that's not someone being fired. Now that we got that out of the way, let's focus on the bigger picture. The bigger picture is, even though, yes, Andy is hitting Robyn with these tough questions and trying to hold her accountable and all of that, people still feel like Kenya Moore wasn't treated that way. So you have comments like this: why didn't Bravo give Kenya a one-on-one instead of firing her? What makes Robyn so deserving of this special treatment? So even though if the one-on-one does happen, he's going to be hitting Robyn with those tough questions and coming for her and all of that, people still feel like that is not a negative thing because they're giving her that moment and a platform, compared to, we're going to cut your salary and it's either you take less money for more work. And Kenya Moore knows her worth. So she said, absolutely not. I'm going to leave. And then they realized that she was and is worthy, and she is the moment, and they brought her back. I'm only going to read a few more tweets, and then I'm going to end the video, because majority of the tweets, people are saying the same things, just in a different way. But the topic of colorism did come up. For example, tweets like this: if Robyn is allowed to film RHOP next season, then Bravo needs to reimburse Kenya for the pay she would have gotten for season 11 had she been allowed to film, or else it's blatant discrimination and colorism. Wow, the whole season was fake, complete fiction. When Yolanda hid her divorce until after filming, they fired her. When Kenya had a secret wedding off camera, they fired her. She wasn't, but hey, let's continue. Keep that same energy for Robyn, Ashley, and Giselle to clean house. Child. No, cause like you said, mid-level, and like Ebony said, I'm all for hiding behind a paywall. Robyn was gonna get the coins for the story. Kenya wasn't offered the coins she wanted either, so she left. Robyn got her coins without Bravo and made Bravo cave. Genius. As you can see, the tweets are now on the screen. You can put me on mute to read them for yourselves, but people are saying the same things, just in a different way. You know, Kenya was fired. No, she wasn't. Robyn should be demoted and fired. No, she shouldn't. Steve-O. So there's no need to sit here and sound repetitive. As I wrote on the screen at the beginning, majority of this video was recorded when everything was going on social media. But you already know, with my schedule, I get to the content when I can. And when I'm available and something happened, I'm right on it. But I do not throw away my work. So thank you all for your patience and hanging in there with me. And happy Valentine's Day to all of you, regardless of how you are celebrating, whether it's with your loved ones or by yourself. I'm wishing all of you an amazing day filled with love. And whatever decision Andy and the producers and Bravo and all of them decides, we shall see. But it's nice to see people coming through for our girl Kenya Moore, holding Bravo accountable and all of that. So like I said, we shall see what's going to happen. Anyways, I'm wishing all of you well, and take care. My loves, thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.